Alec Baldwin has been in so much hot water ever since he did that disastrous interview about what happened on the set of Rust with George Stephanopoulos, his buddy, George Stephanopoulos, after he said, oh, well, the police have said I can't talk about this. I can't talk about it. It's an open investigation. Well, apparently that was a complete lie, because he then went on to discuss all the things in his own words about what happened on the set of Rust, where he shot and killed Helena Hutchins, the cinematographer, and injured the director, Joel Souza. And since that moment, people have been taking what he said and picking it apart. He has been claiming that he's been operating and cooperating with police this entire time. And, you know, there's really no chance of anyone filing charges against me. No. That has been what he's been doing for PR, and it's been a complete and total disaster. Now, some people, including lawyers, are calling him out and saying that what you're doing, it's not cooperating with police. And in fact, it's the exact opposite. Alec Baldwin asking for a search warrant before handing over a phone is not cooperation, says legal expert. And this was a big thing. A search warrant has been issued for Alec Baldwin's phone. I don't even know if it's been turned over or not. I'm not quite sure. But the bottom line is that 2 months after this happened, the police were forced to get a search warrant to look at some of Alec Baldwin's text messages. Now, to be fair, if it were me, you'd have to get a search warrant for my shit too. If I was anywhere near this case, even if I thought I was 100% innocent. But I also wouldn't sit there and say, oh, I'm cooperating with police. I'm giving them everything they want, while at the same time making them jump through all these hoops. Alec Baldwin asking for a search warrant to obtain his cell phone is not cooperation, a legal expert told Fox News Digital. Baldwin's cell phone was requested in the newest search warrant released by the Santa Fe Sheriff's Department as it investigates Rust cinematographer Helena Hutchins' death. Baldwin was holding a revolver on set during an October 21st rehearsal when the gun discharged. That's how they're describing it. I mean, when he shot the gun. He has claimed he didn't pull the trigger. There's two options here, all right? There are two options for Alec Baldwin. Either he pulled the trigger, right? Either that happened. Or the only other option is that there was a catastrophic mechanical failure of that weapon, which would be easily evident to police who are doing this investigation. They would easily have proof of that. Right? Those are your two options. But what Alec Baldwin's saying does not make sense, because we would have heard that already. The Sheriff's Department said, no, this gun didn't just go off. That's what they said. So now Alec Baldwin is caught in a really tough spot right now. Baldwin's civil attorney, Aaron Dyer, claimed the actor proactively requested that police obtain a search warrant in order to protect himself and his family. However, a legal expert described the move by Dyer was spin. It is spin by Alec's lawyer to say he suggested the warrant. He refused to provide his phone without a warrant. That's not cooperation or a proactive suggestion. I understand why he would not want his phone produced, because it has so much private information on him. Another legal expert told them Dyer wisely advised Baldwin not to turn over his phone without a search warrant. The phone may have evidence implicating Baldwin, and why help the district attorney's office prosecute you when you don't have to? Law enforcement is looking for evidence of Baldwin's knowledge, specifically evidence that he knew the gun had previously misfired, that there were live rounds on set, and the revolver was loaded with live ammunition, not blanks. Police evidence allows people to get inside someone's head to prove knowledge and intent when they deny it. So again, I don't have any problem with him not turning it over until he has a search warrant. I would do the same thing myself. However, there's a difference when you go about and talk about how I'm doing everything the police want, I'm cooperating fully, all these things, when in reality, that's not the case. You claimed the police told you, they ordered you not to speak about this. You go and do an interview on live television before the investigation is over. And now that's only ramped up the intensity and ramped up the investigation into you. Every single day that goes by, it gets worse for Alec Baldwin. And deservedly so. Because when this first happened, I had a little bit of sympathy for him. I did. Because I still don't believe that it was intentional anyway. I think it very much could have been negligence on a lot of different people, including Alec Baldwin, and firmly believe that he is lying about not pulling the trigger. However, the way he has acted, the way his wife have acted, trying to play the victims in this entire thing, trying to garner sympathy, lying, changing their story, placing blame on everyone else, it continues to look bad for Alec Baldwin. And he's an absolute piece of garbage. He truly is. So I guess we shouldn't be surprised. This is the road that he's continued to go down. But just one more thing that makes it not look very good for Alec Baldwin on the set of Rust. thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.